Well, guys, first of all, we want to welcome you to this edition of what CORA is for the downtown community here at ASU. CORA is a group that advocates for students. We assist students find their way through college and through this chapter of your life. We also serve to assist ASU in a case of major disaster. If there was a flood in the area of downtown ASU, or if there was a mass shooting or something, each of us has assignments and have been trained to assist in the reunification process to help keep students safe. Also, if a student has any type of faith or spiritual background, we help students to connect with others of like thought. And also, we're here also to help students with spiritual questions that you may have. We all go through a vetting process and a background check like anybody else affiliated with ASU. That makes our group a little bit different than some of the other groups that you might see on campus. We're here to work alongside ASU, hence the part of being a part affiliated with downtown ASU. So with that, I want to introduce you to our members of our downtown campus of CORA. First, I've got Sarah Stadler with Grace Lutheran Church, and I'm going to ask her to tell you a little bit about her church and a little bit about her faith disciplines that she is inviting students to be a part of. So Sarah, you have the baton.
As Jim said, I'm Pastor Sarah Stadler. I serve Grace Lutheran Church. We are located at the corner of 3rd Street and Moreland. Moreland is 2 blocks north of Roosevelt. We have been a congregation since 1914, so we are the oldest Lutheran congregation in the state of Arizona. I'm going to share with you a photo of our church. So you may have, if you're a runner or a walker, you may have run or walked past our church building, but the building isn't our whole story. We are a diverse community. We are not just people from Lutheran backgrounds. We come from backgrounds that span Roman Catholic and the Church of Latter-day Saints to historic Black churches and Pentecostal Latinx churches. There's a great diversity of people who make up the Grace community. Among our community are folks who live in homes and folks who live on the street. There are just many different people who call Grace their spiritual home. We are very open. We are people of questions and we don't agree, but we think of this place as a safe place to be who we truly are and ask the questions that we need to ask to walk with God. So I want to share with you also just a little snapshot of our ministry. So we are Lutheran, which means that we gather for worship on Sunday mornings normally. Right now we're doing live stream worship. This is a photo of our traditional Christmas Eve worship service where we light candles and sing carols. But we also have a contemporary worship service that's led by a praise band, which is also wonderful. We are people engaged in service to the neighbor. One simple way that we do serve is through an annual crop hunger walk that raises money for sustainable hunger relief throughout the world and also in our local community. These were the people who went on the walk in 2019. This is an ecumenical group, so not just Lutherans, but also Disciples of Christ and Presbyterians and Episcopalians and Roman Catholics and others joined us for that walk and do so every year. Because we are right across the street from Margaret T. Hans Park, we have for 30 years been reaching out to our neighbors, many of whom are experiencing homelessness. And so some of the programs that we do here at the church is reaching out specifically to the members of our community experiencing homelessness. This photo was taken on the night that we were decorating our fellowship hall for Christmas, and so this was during our Wednesday evening program called Grace Lutheran on Wednesdays. We also serve a breakfast that's free to the community every Sunday. Normally between 200 and 300 plates of food are shared with the community. So we are, like I said, people of service. That's one of our spiritual disciplines, but we are also a traditional Lutheran congregation. We do Bible study and have youth activities, and we go on trips that nurture our spiritual formation. We knit prayer shawls, and we help one another out in times of need. So that's just a little bit about Grace Lutheran Church. Again, my name is Sarah Stadler. I'm the pastor there, and you are welcome to contact me. My email address is pastor, P-A-S-T-O-R, Sarah at graceinthecity.com.